Hey, what's up guys? It's Brad from Keto Eats. If you're new to this channel, I want to go over some things with you. Basically, the premise of this video series is to do some prior ketone testing. We're going to test our ketones, we're going to test our blood glucose level, and we are also going to test our blood pressure. And we're going to eat and review products that are keto and see how it affects my blood. So, basically, for everybody that's wondering, is it keto? There's a lot of things I see advertised that say keto friendly. Everything's keto friendly. You know, net carbs, total carbs, sugars, sugar alcohols, etc. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take my fasting blood glucose levels, my fasting ketone levels, and we're going to be doing a typical breakfast for me. So I do a higher protein form of keto. So today's breakfast is actually going to be 6 hard-boiled eggs and some avocado with a little bit of pink Himalayan salt, and we're going to eat that, and then we're going to measure our glucose levels at 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and 120 minutes. So every day I'm going to start with the blood pressure. Like I said, I'm going to measure blood pressure pre-meal, and then we're going to measure our ketones and our glucose pre-meal, and then we are going to measure them again at 30 minutes, and then 60 minutes, and then 120 minutes. So we should be able to see with various foods as this progresses on how things affect my blood glucose levels and my ketone levels, and we'll find out, is it keto friendly? All right, so we're going to go ahead and check our blood pressure level right now and start this process out. The blood pressure is a little elevated, which I expected. Honestly, I'm making a YouTube video, so the blood pressure is going to be a little bit higher than normal. I would say the systolic is 143 over 75 diastolic. So, but bad, good, or indifferent, we're going to track it, we're going to monitor it and see what happens over the. So the next process in this is going to be the blood glucose. I always measure while I read, so we are 4.6 millimolar on the blood glucose level. So as this machine catches up with the, it checks the strips and generates our ketone levels, I'm sitting at 1.5 millimolar right now. So not a product review. This is going to be just a meal review. And like I said before, for me, I eat a little bit higher protein than a lot of folks do on the keto diet. But this here is a meal we're going to eat for just a baseline test for me to see what is happening, and then also to let you guys on my glucose levels and my ketone levels. So here is 6 eggs, hard boiled. We got a 1/4 teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt and 6 ounces of Hass avocado. So the nutritional breakdown on this meal would be 36 grams of protein, 17 grams of carbohydrates, 11 grams of fiber, so 6 grams net carbs, and 56 grams of fat. So we're gonna have at this. We'll check our levels again. I'm going to get up, take care of this plate here, and I'll see you in 30 minutes. So the blood pressure is still elevated for me, coming in systolic 137 over 71 diastolic. Let's get going on the blood glucose. So that came in at 4.4 millimolar on the glucose levels. So that definitely has brought my ketone levels down. I'm sitting at 0.6 millimolar right now. So 0.6 millimolar. And that's to be expected. That was a pretty large meal. So we're going to test the blood pressure one more time at 60-minute mark. Basically, the ketone and glucose levels are what we're looking for. But I thought I'd throw the blood pressure levels in just as kind of an X factor variable and see. I think my blood pressure is going to be a little bit higher just because of the nature of what I'm doing here with recording videos, and I'm new to the YouTube scene. So my blood pressure is going to be just slightly elevated anyways. So the blood pressure is currently sitting at 123 systolic over 72 diastolic. So the blood pressure's come down a little bit. Could be related to the food. Could be related to the fact that I'm just getting more comfortable with what I'm doing. It's kind of, like I said, it's kind of an X factor, but I wanted to include it just because I felt like it was something that we should monitor. I like to monitor as many variables as possible. So we're going to find out here where we're sitting on the blood glucose levels. So blood glucose is currently at 4.7 millimolar. So we're currently at 1.3 millimolar. So we dropped down for a minute there. If you remember, at the 30-minute mark, we were at, I believe, 0.6 millimolar. So 0.6 millimolar would be just at the very bottom of what would be considered nutritional ketosis. Ketosis would be starting in the 0.5 millimolar range. So 0.5 or below, you're technically not in ketosis. So we had, at that particular instance, we had a little bit elevated blood glucose and a little bit elevated, or a little bit decrease in the ketone level. But we did stay in ketosis. So we'll be back in an hour and we'll see what we see. All right, guys, I'll see you in the 120-minute mark. So the blood pressure is actually much improved from what it was at the start of the video. Systolic is 117, diastolic is 72. So we're 117 over 72. So we're at 4.5 millimolar for blood glucose level. 4.5 millimolar. Get the ketone testing. Now remember, guys, this is actually the first one I've done here. This is just for experimentation purposes, and I know a lot of people have questions about this. And as we start our keto life, as we live our keto life, you know, people wonder, I wonder, what is happening to me? Am I in ketosis? Am I not in ketosis? If I eat this, what will happen to me? So you guys want to put some comments down below. You know, leave me some questions, some comments. I'm going to try and respond with different variables here. And what we'll do is, if you have a question or a comment, you want to know, you know, hey, are these eggs kicking me out of ketosis? Is this protein shake kicking me out of ketosis? Like things that, you know, you want to know. I'm going to start out doing things that I eat, that I use, that I consume, and from there, we're going to expand on, you know, doing product reviews. We're going to answer review questions, and I'm going to do everything I can to give you guys my positive influence. So the ketone reading on that is 1.1. We're at 1.1 millimolar. That particular meal did not knock me out of ketosis. The whole process we went through, my body processed it as it should have. I did, you know, there was a decrease in measured ketones and there was an increase in blood glucose, which is to be expected. Anytime you eat anything, whether it's keto friendly or whether it's ice cream, you should see some change in blood glucose levels and some change in ketone levels. So if you have any questions, let me know. Leave comments down below. Please like and subscribe, help me grow this channel. I'm trying to, you know, get as much information in the hands of the world, of the YouTube world as possible. So a guy like me, when I started keto, I had so many questions, and I continue to even have questions, and that's what part of the process of this is to answer my own questions, answer viewers' questions, and to do product testing and to make sure that what a package says it is. So if you're buying, let's say, Quest bars or Perfect Keto bars or you know, exogenous ketones, if you're doing all of these things here because, you know, it's keto, is that actually benefiting you? Is it knocking you out of ketosis? At least from my standpoint. So I can't answer that question for everybody because everybody's different, but for me, we're going to find out. So let me know what you want to see. Let me know what kind of products you want me to test. If you want something for me to check out, you know, I'll do my best. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and thanks for checking out my channel.